live.
Hey.
We out here. Woo. There's somebody here trying to do some tech shit.
Right. That's why I came over. I was like, I don't like how much concentration's happening over here.
Listen, man.
Mind your wife, I'm sitting here.
Are you good? Are you good? Checking 1, 2. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Okay, so this is actually spilling me. I don't know how we feel on the left though. I can't even see y'all in the shadows. Y'all with me? All right now? Okay. We'll get started in about 10 minutes. People just come in and looking late. Thank y'all for being here. Take care of your bartenders. Y'all look lovely. Can I have one? I'll see y'all soon. You want one? No. No, don't believe me. See us? That's like what we got started right there. Oh, here it is, the man of the hour. All right, y'all ready to get the show started? I don't feel it. Try that one more again. Y'all ready to get the show started? Yeah. Make me feel famous in here. All right. Thank y'all for coming on this Memorial Day weekend. I know y'all could have been out drinking, getting tickets, doing God knows what, and showed up to see us perform. So we appreciate it. Give it up for yourselves. We have a packed show with some really talented people, and hopefully y'all laugh. If y'all feel the need to rush on stage, don't do it. I've been working out. You see how tight this shirt is. I'm not opposed to throwing a hook, kick combination. Bop, bop. Don't run up. Hey, my name is Chris, but I ain't Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my hands work. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, it's Will Smith. Nah. You walk up, da. You need something? You thirsty? I'm gonna slap first, question second. So don't do it. Other than that, take care of your bar staff. Make sure y'all tip, do all that good stuff. Order food, drinks, have fun. If y'all want to take pictures, the hashtag is Saucy Saturdays. Back of the shirt, y'all see what time it is. Just to get the word out. Thank you for the. Okay, you gave me the leg clap. That's not. When someone did the leg clap, they're like, you bro, like don't do the leg clap. That's you might as well just look away from me if you do the leg clap. Like, did you say something? I didn't hear that. How y'all doing out there? Y'all having a good time so far, man? Yeah. It's crazy in this shit. What's up, Mello? You sitting down? What's up? You moving too much? Where we at right now? Listen, I just made a whole announcement about running up on stage. Don't get it. I don't want to have to fight a comedian on my own show. He beat a comedian with a microphone. It was crazy. And it's black on black. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. My parents are dating right now. You know how weird that is to be dating over 50? And then go to your kids for advice on dating. You know how weird that is? And I'm single. Can you help me find somebody? Obviously, I can't. Like, look at my resume. I ain't bring nobody home for the last 3 Christmases. Don't be. Every time I come home, you look behind me. By yourself. You know, except for getting dead. I got some gifts in the trunk. I mean, I can leave those in the trunk. No, bring that gift. I look at the big one. That's a big one right there. I just realized the first time I saw my parents as like adult people once they stopped talking to each other. My mom was flirting with this guy at church parking lot. And this dude was dropping biblical game on my mom. I never heard such a thing. He was like, my cup running over. Let's just say God bless me. I'm like, nah, Deacon, man, we're not doing that in the parking lot. You didn't hear the sermon about temptation? He just skipped that whole. He was touching his bicep. He's like, see you next week, brother. He's like, all right, sister, right at you. It was so uncomfortable. They asked me, you want to go to Golden Corral? I want to talk about who that was. Like, yes, I want to go to Corral. It's fantastic. I got both my parents on dating sites, but neither one is good at technology. So my mom just swipes right to everybody. She don't know you can go left. And she got dudes pulling up from half court shooting shots. This 72-year-old pulled up and his bio said, willing to take it slow. I'm like, don't go too slow. You about to die. You 72, man. Like, you get 2 dates and what we doing? You about to be in the will. This third date happened. Date number 4, just God's will. I'm not good. My dad was on his profile and it said BBW, and he was like, did she mean BMW? I was like, she didn't. Swiping, that's all I heard, fam. That's all I heard. You know what's weird is that, like, when people start talking to your parents for a certain time, they're like fake step parents, because they're not officially with your parents, but they're around you enough that you feel like they are. And fake step parents either go too hard or not hard enough. Right? Fake step dads always do too much because they messed up with their own kids. They start apologizing. Hey man, sorry I couldn't take you to Disney when you was a kid. I'm like, they're not 40. Like, I don't know you. You don't owe me a Disney trip. Who are you? Tom? Fake stepmoms don't even care though. Because when you're over 45, you're still sexually viable, but society doesn't think you are. So they be giving it up at 18. We went to this lady's house one time in Atlanta. She came out the room 8 o'clock in the morning wearing his football jersey and asked me what I want for breakfast. I'm like, hold up, stop. First of all, can you pretend like y'all talked all night? Don't come out here wearing it. You live here. Put your own pajamas on. Also, I want crepes because you got a football jersey on. I know that outfit. 8 o'clock. I'm the second one to call my personal daddy. Like, come on, Dad. Daddy number 2. My mom had this old school gangster dude come over. He's like an old school gangster pimp dude. Like, he still had a medallion, not a chain. I don't know the difference. I just said, hey, nice chain. He said, it's a medallion. And I was like, I don't know what that means. What's the difference for him? And he had a pocket watch and he was walking like this. I just thought he had like an old man limp, but the watch was like solid gold, so he just threw his balance out. Just, hey, man, you mama home, brother. I'm like, what are we doing right now, man? 82 years old. He matched everything. Like the line of his hat matched his shoelaces. That's how cold this dude was. I know we got 3 bodies, but that outfit, what? Tell you what, it's hard though, because my mom's an adult, but I'm still like protective, like a kid, right? So we see like grown men like sexualizing, like you want to be like the school principal at a high school dance, like 6 feet, but these are adult people. You can't tell a 65-year-old 6 feet. They don't hear that the same way. 6 feet, I'm 65. I'm like, I don't know what we do from here. Like, this that fall of war. I'm talking 6 feet, like, you only lied because of me. How can you argue with old man logic? I fought in the big war. No, you didn't. I know when wars happened. You fought in Afghanistan. That was like 10 years ago. I want them to be happy. Like, ultimately, I want them to end up with the right people, doing the right things. I also don't want it to be too inconvenient for me, though. Is that selfish? Like, my mom said I met this amazing dude. He wants to move me to Maine. I can't let that happen. I'm gonna go fly to Maine twice a year. I can't do that. Like, hey mom, is the Maine airport? Well, I don't even know cities in Maine. Do you? Look at it. Look at all these graduates. Can't name one city in Maine. Look at you. It's like, what's the capital of Maine? Maine City? Is Maine City? How do you spell Maine? Is that with 2 I's or 2? Look at you. I'll stump everybody in the room. That's so stupid. Anyway, you guys ready to get this show started now? All right. like that. Come to the stage, one of the homies from Miami. You can catch him on Comedy Central. He has a comedy album. He's all over the country. Put your hands together, show you love. My man Sean G. Y'all give it up for him. Yeah, keep it going for Chris Gaines, y'all. Turn it over for Chris. He needs it. He needs it. Y'all heard what happened to him? And his account got hacked and shit? Yeah, he got his Instagram. He motherfucker's depressed, man. He only got, what, 5 followers on that shit? Yeah. You gotta stack up them abs, motherfucker. You gotta put a G-string on. Shake that ass, get those followers back, motherfucker. I'll be saying, I sell out too, dog. I had to shave I was telling Ron I had to shave my beard for an audition. I didn't even get, they just do shit to brothers, man. I look stupid as fuck, but white people know they got you, man. It's not you, it's other white people, bro. They just, probably not even really a job out there. They just like, watch all these naked face black men walking around. It's for opportunity. Hell yeah, man. It was me that hacked you, Chris, because I'm tired of my wife liking all your shit, motherfucker. Put all the fire emojis. I'm about to call the fire department. Every fucking post, fire. That goddamn funny. He funny. No, but yeah, man. Thank y'all for. I love doing Chris Kane show because people come out happy, man. Come out with a good spirit on you, man. Yeah. Thank y'all, man. No, that's, every show that he does is like that, man. Because some people come to comedy shows like I gotta run to another show after this. That some people come with a demon on them, man. You know, comedy can't help everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you might gotta go to church, get a rabbi, get some Prozac. You know what I mean? Not everybody. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, all that shit about comedians getting their ass whooped is not new, okay? Will Smith did not invent beating the shit out of comedians, okay? This shit been going on for years. We're doing comedy for 18 years. My first year of comedy saw a comedian get knocked the fuck out on stage doing some damn joke. I'm sorry, Miss Gates. I'm sorry, that's wrong. I'm gonna watch my mouth from now on. Doing some gosh darn jokes up in this thing. He was up there, let me tell you, it was a brother named Dr. Stupidness, okay? Now, but we're doing an urban show. Urban is black, my brother. We're doing an urban show. I'm sorry. Right? Now, back in the 2000s, a lot of black comedians used to wear championship belts. That would mean that they were the funniest comedian on the show. Doodle Brown would do this. A lot of black comedians, including his brother, Dr. Stupidness. He was the headliner, right? He had a championship belt. His wife was like his ring card girl. He would come out. It was a big deal, right? Now, I'm a new comedian. I don't know how to handle no heckler, right? All I know how to do is my jokes and get the hell on stage, right? It was a brother up front. He was heckling everybody that walked on stage. Now, I'm not talking to you, brother, so don't get confused. I'm just telling you, he's sitting about where he's sitting, okay? Now, the man come out. Dr. Stupid is going to tell him no jokes yet. He looks right at the drunk-ass heckler. Thug. He looks at him. He goes, I'm not talking to you, okay? This is what he said to him. He goes, hey, pussy boy. It's a very aggressive way to start your damn comedy show, man. Hey, pussy boy, I ain't one of these bitch ass niggas. He was talking about me and the other comedian. I ain't one of these bitch ass niggas been fucking with all night, dog. When I get on stage, you gonna shut the fuck up, right? The dude said, yeah. You ever seen somebody get undrunk? Immediately, like the liquor got scared and ran out the brother's body. Jumped on stage from a seated position. He's gonna walk around Dr. Stupidness like a shark, right? Now Dr. Stupidness want to tighten up. He was like, security! Security was not trying to help him, man. On the third circle, the dude cocked back, bow, knocked Dr. Stupidness the fuck out, right? Now, had they been a mainstream show, mainstream and white, had they been a mainstream show, it won't happen again, I swear, this is it. Had they been a mainstream show, it would have got awkward in there, right? But black people, we don't do awkward, you understand? We don't let that shit cook. As soon as he got knocked out, an old black lady stood up in the back. She said, oh, yeah. The champ done lost the belt. At the end of the damn show, man. Thank you for being a good sport, man. That's you a beautiful black woman, too, man. I ain't mad at you, boy. Watch your mouth, boy. You got some flavor, huh? I ain't mad at you. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Yeah. That's good. Brown. Yeah, whatever you down, shit. Apple brown. That's good, man. Yeah, man. You know what, too? I don't know how this is gonna go, but look, all right, my mom gonna be real mad at me for telling this joke, right? But let me set it up like this, okay? I'm the only person in the history of my family that's ever done anything in entertainment, right? Like, yeah, it's crazy to me. I think that's dope for me. Like, it's like everybody in my family is either been a mechanic, electrician, slave, or done like a regular ass job, right? Like, so I'm the only person. But here's the thing, I'm not the most famous person in my family, and it's not even close. I got an uncle who lives in England, right? A lot of black people in England, they mostly Jamaican and Nigerian. Anyway, so my uncle lives out there, right? He's famous, but he's not an entertainer. Don't tell my mom I'm trying to tell this joke. My uncle's famous because he got caught jacking off on a train, right? But he's not, yeah, he's a freak. He's fucking freaky deep. He got caught jacking off on a train. He's not famous because of that. A lot of people do that shit, a lot of freaks, right? But I'm gonna read y'all the newspaper article. This is why he's famous. Because of the sentence that they gave him. I'm gonna read this shit to y'all. Hold on. They say right here. This is my Uncle Mark. Mark Thompson, 53, of Bushy Road, Wimbledon. Niggas live on Bushy Road. Bushy Road, Wimbledon, has been served a suspended sentence and banned from traveling in shorts. You know what the fuck I just said? You know, we're gonna play soccer in jeans. You know what I'm saying? The type of thing you go, London man banned from wearing shorts. That's my Uncle Mark. That go to is my Uncle Mark, man. I swear to God, my mother's brother. Everything my mom gave me, she said, I talk about that shit on stage. That shit, I just wish I was at the sentencing. That's all I wish. I wish I was there. You know, because they still wear the powder wigs and shit. The magistrate come out, hey. In the case of Mark, the masturbator Thompson, I hereby sentence you to a life in pantaloons. May your balls swim to your grave, sir. That's so stupid. Most of my family's cool though, man. I don't do freaky shit. Yeah, man. We mess with each other though. It's love. If I mess with you tonight, it's all love. You understand? That's how I learned how to tell jokes. Like we play mama jokes. Right? That was my first ever joke. Cousin came in the house. Told me a very basic mama joke. He was like, hey Sean, your mama's so fat, her blood type bacon. That's pretty good. For a 10-year-old, that's not bad. I was 7. I didn't understand joke yet. I thought the joke was just hurtful information. That's what it sounded like to me. So when he said that, I was like, oh yeah? Well, your daddy's on crack, which is true. Mama CJ's on crack, and that's his daddy. Think about children who fall on crack. That's not funny to them. You understand? He got very mad. He was like, hey, dog, you better pipe down. And I said, you should tell your daddy that. Don't forget it. I'm talking about my mama. I love my mama too, man. My mama been stressing me out, man, making me go to church and stuff, man. Y'all love God in here? Everybody love God? Hey. I'm not a trap, if you know I'm cool. It's okay. If you don't believe in God, it's okay. You gotta just be glad I do, motherfucker. That's the only thing that keeps me straight, man. Shit. Yeah, man. But look, I'm not gonna convince nobody in here that you a little piece of God walking around experiencing yourself and that life is a beautiful thing. I can't convince you this shit. But what I will convince you of is that you're blessed. Just to live in the time that you live in, motherfucker. I know what I'm talking about. That's right. Because I did some Googling on the way over here. The richest man in the world 100 years ago, this is true, was a man named Andrew Carnegie. Do you know that your life is better than his? Your car goes faster than any of Andrew Carnegie's cars did. Your house is warmer or colder, how do you like it? You see more pornography by accident than Andrew Carnegie saw in his life, man. You are blessed. Somebody tried to argue me. They're like, but Sean, Andrew Carnegie can have sex with anybody he wanted to back in the day. He can have sex with anybody. We can keep it real in here. What's the place? Last call. They didn't start making good-looking people. Miss Gator, how old are you? So whenever Miss Gator was born, goddammit, whatever the hell Ron's mama was born, that's the last time they made a good-looking person, okay? I know what I'm talking about, but everybody in my family before like 1940-something was ugly as fuck. You ever seen that picture? Come on, fucking was mad. Yeah, man. People get mad at the Christian people. They be like, on stage talking about you love God. You on stage cussing. With your filthy mouth. You up there saying that profanity. You cuss. First of all, Jesus spoke Hebrew, so you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. There's only 8,000 words in Aramaic, and none of them are motherfuckers. The other thing you gotta know is that there's a difference between cussing and cursing. The Bible talks about cursing. That's when you speak death on somebody, okay? That's when you gossip,
When you say unkind things, I've heard Christian people say the most evil shit without using one bit of profanity. Tell the kid their dreams are gonna come true. They're gonna be just like their daddy, go to jail. I've heard this. You know that you can bless somebody with a cuss word? Did you know that? I believe you, motherfucker. All your dreams will come true. Bitch, you like, yeah. You gonna get some pussy tonight? Pussy face? I'm sorry. You're dangerous and shit. I'm sorry. I said, I don't know what pussy face is. I ran out of cuss words. That's not Oh, I didn't even finish the joke about the, yeah, they just thought, no, okay, now they think, all right, let me rewind. The blessed joke, the ugly women, okay, they just start making good looking people. Okay, they didn't start making good looking people. Now they do say Cleopatra was fine. And I can believe that because Egyptian women do look good. But I can't trust no hieroglyphic stick figure shit. That's not evidence. The only picture they had of a good looking woman for centuries was an Italian lady, Mona Lisa, right? We don't keep it real in here. Mona Lisa was all right, you know what I mean? Mona Lisa wouldn't even get 100 likes nowadays, man. And come to find out it was a man the whole time. Did you know that? It was a catfish. Yeah. It was Leonardo DiCaprio in a wig. Where's the light coming from? I gotta go to the house. Hey, Chris, man. I gotta run. Hey, man, but thank you guys so much. Let me do this last one, man. Because you didn't like me, did you? Oh, okay, good. No, you guys got an amazing lineup for you. And let me just do this last one and run over there, man. It's been a blessing, man. I got married this year, man. It's a miracle. Yeah, man. Black love. You know what I mean? They call it black love. Black love is when black people love each other. Black love. White people, we call it, just call it regular love or something. Call it the Green Bay Boogie, motherfucker. Salt Lake City Slide. Well, it's good. Whoever's doing it is good. As long as it's love. But it's harder for black men. It's harder. Because black men get bad stereotypes. My line brother talking about we cheat. And we're not monogamous. That's fucked up. They took a survey. Said that less than 5% of black men cheat during the course of a relationship, making us the least likely race. Finally, proof positive that black men do not participate in surveys. Anybody ask me a goddamn thing, man. Hey guys, I appreciate you, man. Enjoy the rest of the show. Keep it on with Chris Cam. Ron and everybody, man. Ron.
I was back. Give a Sean G, y'all. So we got some lineup, topsy-turvy kind of stuff going on, so y'all get a little bit more of me. Oh, you back? I thought we was done with you. I appreciate the love, man. That was so disrespectful. I said when I come off, I'm like, oh, hey guys. Come to the stage, Marvin. Woo! Now Marvin's not coming up now, but everybody gets such a bigger applause than I do when I'm up here. I wasn't fishing. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know what? Guys don't really fish like that. I realize. Now, when a guy feels like he looks good, he just like stands in front of you, but he don't say nothing. So they bring you some food. Like, why is he swinging like that? Like, we get sushi, right? I wonder when y'all do something to like look a certain way, like y'all, hey, have you seen my new hair? I'm like, well, yeah, I was gonna say something later, but I guess I give you a compliment right now. I don't want to. You can't be like, nah, I'm gonna get you in 10 minutes when I feel like giving you a real compliment. It never feels as genuine. That's why guys kind of get messed up on the compliment game. We want to do it on our time, but guys are always late. So it don't work for y'all. Like you say, the minute you see my new hair, give me love now. You know how much this costs? These nails ain't cheap. You see this? And we be like, oh, she got new nails. Just say something about it. Oh, wait, is that a flashlight? Cool. And then we get distracted. But we coming back to the nails, and we didn't forget. And then one time, hey, you check the mail? Hey, baby, I love your nails. That was 3 weeks ago. And it's like, I got some couple about to fight. I see that car ride home will be rough for some of y'all. Because some of y'all out here with somebody, you did the whole situation, they still ain't said nothing. Even with this material, they still ain't said nothing. If you with someone who did something, say something, please. I don't want you to drive home and you try to reach for the radio and she's like, is that what you doing? Like, nah, I don't like music. I'm just sitting here by myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm real judicious with my compliments. I don't just be giving them out all willy-nilly. So when I give you one, it's a heavy one, right? I made a mistake one time. I said, oh, you look nice today. And then I got, what about yesterday? And I'm like, okay. That's it for compliments. This will be done for a month. I put compliment timeouts on people. You know what's anything different? Not for 32 more days, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. Why your hands in my face? Get you to put your hands down. I don't say nothing. You know, sometimes I just feel like, sometimes. I'm not nearly flexible enough to get that joke out. Let's pull my whole hamstring. Ooh. You get my Theragun out and get that gun. It's tough though. Like when I was in college, I studied interpersonal communication, which is how men and women communicate. As like a 22-year-old, which like saved my life. I didn't understand women at all, but I thought I did. As a 22-year-old, you think you won. You walk in like, I'm gonna get all my gym shirts and cut the sleeves out. And that's what women like. Hey, what's up, baby? You want to get some pizza? And you think that's what time is first period? You know what I'm saying? We think that's what women want. We don't know because you're 22. But you talk to 22-year-old dudes who also don't know. You're like, bro, you're killing it, but they don't know. So we all delusional. That's why 22-year-olds aren't good at sex, because we talk to each other. Yo, I knocked it out. Me too. No, you didn't. You went 3.5 minutes, you walked out like, woo! And she was like, are we done? I thought we was just getting started. I got first period in 22 hours. Like, that's what we do. But the culture was cool because like 90% women and 10% dudes. So most of the class was like discussion based. And women would talk about things that they cared about, and guys would just sit there and listen. That's why I knew about the compliment thing. I used to just say, you look beautiful. And they'd be like, what specifically? And I was like, there's 2 parts to this? I thought the beauty, look up beautiful in the dictionary. Beautiful, pretty to the eyes. I thought that was fine. It was like, nah, you gotta tell me your hair looks good because it matches your shoelaces. And I said, oh my God, you know my shoelaces. Like, specific compliments. Some guys got a pen and pad out. If you ain't said a specific compliments, pull your pen and pad out. Baby, I love that your eyeliner matches your pants. That's a real thing. If I say nice eyes, it's like, why are nice? This is getting too deep, y'all? That's fine. I'm trying to pass some knowledge. Listen, some of y'all got in trouble about the main joke earlier. I'm trying to bring y'all back. I didn't realize things like the timing of stuff. That's why I brought that up earlier. Let's say you get off work at 5. You tell her I'm going to call you when I get off work. You're thinking you can call me at 5 and 32 seconds. But him getting off work is anytime from 5 until I'm home. So he may get off work and be like, let me listen to the radio for a second. Let me call my mom real quick. Stop by the gas station. Maybe go by the last call. Oh, it's 6:47. Let me call my girl. Now you mad. Where you been for the last hour and 47 minutes? Like, oh, no, I got off, but I didn't call you immediately. But technically, I'm still calling you when I got off. Right? Look at all the women in the room right now. Y'all are not feeling me right now. After work, it's 5:01 at the latest, right? But we don't know that as dudes for a long time. That's how we get in trouble. Because he would tell his friends, I called her at 6:47. It could have been 7. They're like, you're right, bro. Now you're 32, 22-year-old saying dumb stuff. This joke might be too deep for the intro. This guy's learning right now. Well, I'm helping you right now. Like, y'all may not get on this side of the room, but this guy's gonna go home and have a great night. Hey, baby, I know you like red velvet cake, so I got you this cupcake. Specific gifts. Another thing, specific gifts. In LA, you can just throw money at someone, but the longer you get into it, specific gifts matter. If I know you like flowers and I just show up one day, I found this lily outside. I don't know what I was doing out there, but had your name on it. Got this for you. He's like, oh, yeah, got me a lily. Red roses is out, son. You get red roses if you want to. Boy, she don't like roses. Valentine's Day, 14 girls in the office got red roses. You like, here's my red rose. Nah, son. Favorite color is blue. Get you some blue roses. Change the game up. Me and this guy having a moment. I'm feeling. Hey, brother, the rest of the crowd ain't really with me on this. Apparently, they ain't happy relationships. Every guy's a good gift giver, listens to the stories. When, ladies, what? They listen to the whole story, they don't try to speed you up. Hello, ladies? This is getting too real for y'all? You start telling your man a story, and he'd be like, yeah, and then what else? You start doing this. So I was hanging out earlier, yeah, and what else? We try to get to the finish line. Y'all want to take us through the valley. Like, let me go through Mulholland and drop down. And are we going to Santa Monica or not? That's how guys do. I'm throwing relationship therapy. I gave up on jokes like 8 minutes ago. Y'all not laughing when you don't be in the car and be like, man, I got really was spitting some bars though. I ain't gonna hold you. You gonna hashtag specific gifts. Hashtag crypto's not real money, like whatever. Like. You know who likes money as good as my mom? I used to get her some like real gifts. I got her the little Clarisonic space brush thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Guys like, what? Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Put the little cream on it, when you get all the stuff out that goes in the face. Whatever that stuff is, and then your face be all polished. You like an Oscar or Jada Pinkett, you know what I'm saying? When your face is super shiny. Y'all seen her face recently? Okay. She's always shiny, right, Mom? Okay. So I got her one of those brushes, and she was like, that's cool, you could have just gave me the money. And I was like, I thought I was doing something way better. Right? So now for her birthday, she's like, I want X dollars. Like, it's not, we done with gifts apparently. Like, over 50, gifts is over. I was like, Mom, I saw this cool little duvet cover. She's like, how much does it cost? You can just send me that. Cash at me. You can have Cash App, have Venmo. You don't even. I'm always gangster. She's like, you split it amongst multiple pay structures. It's like 3 different gifts. Like PayPal me, then okay. It's got the person. I wasn't supposed to be up here right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, we're supposed to have people performing. All right, I'm gonna bring Romello up to the stage next. I know he's in the audience somewhere. Where is he right now? I can't see. Is he in the audience? Oh, there he is. All right, I know a lot of y'all came to see this man. He's a homie. He's been like, sir, no. You see how men don't deal with directions? He didn't listen. After this 9-minute therapy session, he walked up. So we going to Santa Monica or what? What we doing? None of my story. Romello's the homie. He's got into comedy, man, and we like to support people chasing their dreams, following their hustles. I think he's a funny cat. Put your hands together. Show your love for my man, Romello!
God damn, these lights is bright. Man, you are not on my team tonight. I don't know who team you was on. Don't start it now. That speech impediment was not there a second ago. What's that? That's a beautiful crowd. For the 6 of y'all that I can see out here. All right. I see that, goddamn it. Well, my name is Romello. Y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Welcome to Rome. Shit, man. Let's hang out for a minute. Hey, I'm from Philly. Wow. That was much better, first of all. I don't comments to me, y'all come here. Move from this area. This is crazy. I see orbs. Y'all don't see it be orbs and shit. You ever try to drive and see orbs? Who are these spirits floating around in my car? Y'all try to drive and see orbs and shit? Man, so yeah, man, my name Ron, man. I'm from Philly. Moved out to LA. I was like, ooh. Somebody said, where you from? Girl. Nah, she the shit, man. She go. So yeah, man, I moved from Philly, man. It was dark. It was cold. It smelled like piss. So I moved to LA. It's sunny. It's cold and it smelled like piss. There's homeless people everywhere. It's all right. I fuck with it. You know, it's cool. I don't really know what I'm paying for it no more. The rent done went up. The gas done went up. The crime done went up. Gas up, hands up, don't shoot it. I know. Shit, man. Moving to LA was cool, man. I've been out here for a minute. Met some beautiful people, beautiful friends, fucking tribe. Shit, man, make some noise for yourself, man. Y'all out here. There's been a whole pandemic. Shit that got more expensive. Fucking water is $1 million. Avocado is $2 million in the kidney. I'm like, this shit is crazy out here. Man, I came out here trying to date this shit, and this shit is different. I don't think that dating is a problem. I think it's definitely me. You know how you like, all right, I'm definitely confident nominated here. Ladies, don't laugh because y'all have no accountability. So don't do that. Don't do that. It's like, it is me. Okay, but you didn't say that last relationship. It was if you ain't had this other bitch, I already know how I go. I feel like I don't understand women though, man, because this isn't a bashing moment. I guess this is gonna be an extension of Chris therapy here. Y'all be my therapist for a little bit. Can I vent to y'all? This family, can I vent to y'all? First things first. Well, okay, I'll start here. Make some noise if y'all like murder mysteries, horror, documentaries. You know, I know the shit's First 48, Criminal Minds. Y'all watch Criminal Minds? What's up, John? Who's that with the Law and Order? Don't be whispering shit to me. If you gonna say it. Okay, all right. He whispered, I'm gonna need to help me. I don't know. Shit. I know. Ladies like, oh my God, that's my shit. Ladies, y'all watch murder mysteries all goddamn day long. They be like, oh, you come home, girl, what you watching? Oh man, this First 48. Fellas, our dumbass, we sit down like, oh my God, is he gonna snitch? They always fucking snitch. I can't watch 48. I can't watch First 48 because I ain't fucking with no snitches. I was like, I know that nigga. Can't go here, he's snitching? Tell somebody, goddammit. But women, my question is just like, and I don't mean this in a combative way. I'm calling a survey, if you will. If y'all watch so many crime documentaries, why y'all still get hit upside the head and shit? Like, bear with me. I know that's crazy, but I don't know, because it's like you study for a test all fucking day and fail. How do you do that shit? Y'all go outside, oh my God, girl, yeah, he told me don't walk in no alleyways, don't walk in no... Next thing you know, you in the trunk and shit, heavy breathing. Legally, since I got taken, I already know how that shit go. I'm like, how y'all do this shit, man? But I figured out what it is. I think as men, we have fallen a little bit short of making the women feel safe. We got to create a safer world for women. A world where they can walk around at night without worrying about getting busted in the head. Stop busting women in the head. God damn it, I didn't know they needed to be said, but stop busting women in the damn head. But also, women, y'all gotta relax on the pride. Okay? Y'all gotta relax on that pride shit. Y'all not built. Women, first of all, y'all don't got good balance. Okay? You hit a woman when she don't see. Now he ain't even touch you that goddamn hard. Now stand your ass up. Rob, but like, why you falling all over the place and shit? But my thing is, women, you ask a girl for help, like, excuse me, man, can I help you out? You need help lifting that bag? She's like, oh, no, I do this any other day. Today ain't no different. Sorry, Mrs. Nigga. I didn't know your balls was big in mine. I thought I was gonna help you with your bags. I didn't know I was being a neighborly neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Now you stronger than me. Then that vein start coming out her neck. And if you do it today, who's gonna do it tomorrow? I gotta do it myself anyway. Like, get your strong ass. Y'all be too strong out here. Relax. God damn it, relax. These two women different, boy. Man, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, goddammit. I know y'all like, oh my God. No, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. We're gonna show some love. If you don't clap, you're going to hell. So go ahead and try that again. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Alright. We might not all agree. All our opinions are the same. I get that. But women, y'all, you gotta ease up on the masculinity. Like last chick I was talking to, good chick, a man's dream. Nice body, cute. She cooked, she cleaned, she shut up. No offense, I'm just saying. Yeah. Jordan, you looked at me. She was like, shut up, nigga. I don't never shut up. I know. That's all I'm talking. It was amazing, but the emotional, like men have emotions, believe it or not. Fellas, we got emotions. We men feel shit. You know what I mean? We need to talk. We just need y'all to stop talking back so much. I'm unloaded. Let me unload. You know what I mean? Relax for a little bit. So I'm talking to him like, what's going on with you? You don't express yourself much. You're like, oh no, everything is fine. I'm just chilling, being in the house. I'm like, okay, I see that. I said, you happy? Sad? You upset? You had a good day? I mean, white girls always talk like that. That's how you know she's about to lie or ask for $100. I mean, everybody else is going. She's like, I mean, I was sad earlier. You were sad earlier. I was sad about what? She's like, I was real, my grandma died and this has been a real hard day. And for me, it was like, you was sucking my dick earlier. And when you was doing it, you was crying and shit. Yeah, you doing all the shit. You was sad? You sucking depressed dick? It's Sunday. Why are you sucking dick on Sunday depressed? And then your grandma died. I love your grandma. Why would you be in here acting like this on a Sunday? And she ain't going to shoot. I'm thinking I'm doing some shit. He gave me a look. He was like, that's how I be. Yeah, no, I know that's how I be. You got there, yeah, girl, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it. You doing your thing, you start getting a little creepy. I'm like, I'm fucking this. So she crying and shit. Spitting out. She was crying, she was sad. I'm like, you sad? So the moral of the story is the best time to get head is when she's sad. You ain't got to do it when she feeling all good. Don't do it when she happy, she had a good day at work. Hey, girl, you try to suck my dick when they had a good day at work. Oh my God, man. And then what happened was, we was at work, we got a raise. Boy, stop putting that on off, you crazy. I said we just got it done. So they ain't trying to fuck. They ain't trying to fuck. Just let them be. And what I learned about women more so than anything is, man, we got to make a safe environment. Listen to women and understand that they have no fucking clue what they want at all. Women, if I could give y'all any advice, you are your own worst enemy. Stop it. You are your own worst enemy. Don't believe in the bullshit on Twitter. Don't listen to your homegirls. You know what's true. Can't nobody tell you about your cheating ass nigga. You know him already. Don't let these other girls tell you about your man. You know he ain't shit. He wasn't shit when y'all got together. You knew that. You knew he was broke. Don't let no other girl finesse you. Oh man, he broke her. I don't know how you doing it. The same way you've been doing it, bitch. 4 for 4 is still $4. Okay? I know we broke together. All right? And when we get rich, I get rich. I don't fuck with y'all. Hey, thank y'all, man. Y'all been a great crowd, man. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night, y'all, man. Hey, blessings, y'all. Drive safe, drink up, tip the bartender, show some love, Chris King. I see you, big dog.
We were from therapy to toxicity. Y'all saw how quick that turned? Give it up for Romello, y'all. Give it up for him. Coming to the stage, this is a brother in comedy. He's out here doing a lot of making moves, man. He's a writer, a Wild 'N Out, selling out shows at Netflix is a joke. Put your hands together and show you love. My man, Gumbo!
Let me hurry this shit up, because I don't know if my car's still out there. For real, man. You ever park your car and you see a crackhead, and you're like, shit, should I park here? These crackheads is different out here, man. When I first moved in, the crackheads was either in Hollywood, Venice Beach, and 7-Eleven. All the crackheads be hanging out at 7-Eleven. And the crackhead, and you know the thing about the crackheads, man, they very, very ambitious as fuck. Super ambitious. And they're resourceful too. The other day, man, I'm coming out my car had a comedy show, come out the car, crackhead, very, 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 very excited. I don't know why they're so excited. It's because the crack that they're trying to get. I didn't even see this nigga there. I got out the car, I said, hey, brother. Where you going, man? You look cool. You cool on the other side of the pillow with a net on. I'm like, nigga, that was slick. That was very slick. And they ain't got no shame either. I remember crackheads back on from Louisiana, I remember the crackhead was just lie and say why they need the money. Come on, man, give me $100. I'm trying to go to college. You are not. You are not. Crackheads here, man, they get you know right away. Hey, brother, let me get $100 so I can get some crack. Like that, huh? Yes, like that. Come on, man, I got what you need. Crackhead resourceful too, man. I came up the car, he doing a good thing. He's like, come on, man, $100, I'll give you a refrigerator. I said, nigga, a refrigerator? You ain't got no refrigerator. He said, yes, I do. That motherfucker was right there. So it's a magic crackhead. I can't no fucking magic. Pandemic. Is it over? We over? We done? We done? Huh? 5G? 5G? Well, yeah, what my conspiracy theory said, yeah, 5G. He said all kind of conspiracy, man. My uncle was one of them. Her too. Okay, all the conspiracies, man. And he was like, yeah, it's because of the aliens. I was like, no, it ain't got shit to do with it, sir. You lying. I wish we could go back. I remember back in the day, BC, before COVID, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember back in the day when you could do shit like cough? Nah, y'all remember that? Y'all remember coughing? Coughing was a shit, right? And you can cough, people pat you in the back. And now they gotta send you out to the fucking emergency room. Put your fingers up your ass. They sent me to the wrong emergency room there. Funny day. But y'all remember that? Y'all remember back in the day, like BC before? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when you could fucking sneeze? And people would be like, yeah! And now they like, fuck you. Get the fuck up out of here. I mean, one time I took a COVID flight on Spirit Airlines. Spirit, man, you know. And then it was like taboo to cough and sneeze. Like I remember getting into my seat and holding my shit. I had a cough so bad. I remember. Please let me have this seat to myself. I didn't have to cough. I sneezed, and the whole airplane split like the Red Sea. The flight was like, you gotta get off. I said, we in the air. He said, you got to get the fuck off. COVID shit is crazy, man. I don't care what you do, vaccinated or unvaccinated. Just don't fucking mix that shit up. I don't know why they want to mix this shit up. My cousin mixes vaccines up, man. Yeah, what? That's what I said. I said, what? He mixes vaccines up. He got the Pfizer. What did I say? The Pfizer? He got the Pfizer and a J&J. And now this nigga's pregnant. He is pregnant, y'all. This nigga's pregnant. The baby shower, they playing games, niggas have to take fucking COVID tests and shit. Baby came out looking like Dr. fucking Fauci. I ain't gonna lie though, during the pandemic, nigga, traffic was a breeze, like, right? You feel that shit? You know when a sister go like this, nigga, reaching for the Lord to come down and get this traffic. Traffic was a breeze, man. Like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. So I remember coming over here, and it would take me like 10 fucking minutes. And I was coming from Louisiana. I was like, this is a breeze. She took me 5 hours today. And I was right over at the laundromat. Nigga, relationships did not last during the pandemic, nigga. It went from to death do us part to COVID do us part, nigga. Like, real facts. How many of y'all was in a relationship during the pandemic? 2.5 people. You two and this nigga with the best on. Hold on. Never mind. He said, oh shit. She was like, no, nigga. It's 2 of us, nigga, and we made it. And good for y'all. Y'all was together, y'all married? She said, yes, nigga. Did you not see my head lean to the side, nigga? To let you fucking know that I was here before and after the pandemic, nigga? Give it up for y'all, though. Give it up for y'all. Yeah. Because niggas did not fucking last. Niggas not lasting during the pandemic. Some of y'all got in relationships because of the pandemic. I thought it was a zombie apocalypse. I was one of them, nigga. I thought it was it, nigga. If I die, at least I got some pussy with me. I can't. I don't know. I smoked a lot during the pandemic. I smoke as I smoke, and if I smoke. The ones who's in a marriage, y'all smoke? Yeah. See, that's why y'all last. Fuck you last. Smoke a lot during the pandemic, man. I don't know. I don't know who does. I know during the pandemic, I smoked a lot. Like, but I realized LA weed is different from Louisiana weed. LA weed, I got too many options. Louisiana weed, man, listen, we had one type of weed. That shit was just called weed. LA, I got too much fucking, y'all got all kinds of weed. I got the indica, the sativa, the hybrid, the sleepy, the wakey, the dead, too much fucking weed. I didn't know what to do. My brother came to visit me, went to the weed shop, or y'all call it the dispensary. Somebody other than Tay-Tay. You ever been so high you smoke some weed and you got high? Okay, let me ask you, because I smoke weed. You ever smoked so much weed you got high and you had the munchies? Oh, yeah. And you fucked around and ate a whole bunch of edibles? Let me tell you something, my whole fucking head lifted off my body. You ever had your head lift off your body? You ever had your head over here and your body's like, hey man, what the fuck we doing? What are we doing here? What's going on? My whole head lifted off my body. I was so fucking high. My brother decided it was a great idea to put all the fucking snacks and gummy bears mixed in with the edibles. And I was hungry as shit. I might have had a whole fucking bag of fucking snowfall in my body. I don't know. You ever been so high you robbed yourself? I took the money in this pocket and put it in this one. I did not know where the fuck it was at. I was going in circles like, who took my money? Who took my money? You ever been so high you call the police yourself? I call the police on myself, y'all. Call the police on myself. You know when you call the police, you want them to come fast, you gotta use your Caucasian voice. I called them. I said, 911, how can we help you? I said, yes, please help me. Someone took my wallet. It was already at the door. And when you high as hell, you think you're doing shit normal speed. The police came to the door. Police were at the door. I said, I'm coming. We're at the door. We're trying to help you find your wallet. I said, I'm coming. It took me 45 minutes to get to the goddamn door. And I opened up the door, y'all. They said, what took you so goddamn long? I said, I don't really know. Let me take you to the person who I think has my wallet. Y'all took me to the bathroom and I pointed at myself. I'm looking in the mirror like, hey, get him! He looked just like me. And he took everything. He doing the same goddamn thing. He walked out. I was like, this nigga is high. It's here. I've been there before. This is how I knew I was high though. This is how I knew I was at the peak of my high. Because any of y'all got pets? Y'all smoke? Do your dogs talk to you? No? Because that's what the fuck happened to me. I'm looking at my dog looking up at me. My dog sounded like Cat fucking Williams. I said, I don't know more why. My dog said, nigga, I don't know where the fuck you at. Nigga, I saw you smoke the first blunt, the second blunt, but the third blunt, nigga, And then I see you ate a fucking head up on the elevator. We probably don't know I'm here right now, nigga. You're gonna have to go to the emergency room, nigga. Get inside the car. Put your seatbelt on. Safety first, safety first. You're gonna make a right, make another right. You're gonna be like, is this the same one? Yes, the fuck it is. You're gonna get on the highway called the 405, then the 1017, the 777, 9311. It sounds like I sound just because it probably is, nigga. I don't even have no dog. That's how high I was, nigga. Hey, it's my time. Follow me on Instagram. Go BZ Love. Appreciate y'all. Give it up for your host. Give it up for your host.
Those are unhigh reflexes. You saw how quick that mic was? Give it up for Gumbo real quick, y'all. Give it up for him. Changing the vibes up a little bit, bringing a lady to the stage. All the continuity and the camaraderie. You may have seen her on HBO, Showtime, and Cinemax. Put your hands together and show your love for Sylvia Sage. Y'all give it up for her.
Augusta. It's Augusta, Maine. I Googled it, and I went over there like, Augusta. I too smoke a shit ton of weed, and memory is not my strongest suit. So I'm over there like, it's fucking Augusta. I don't think I ever passed that on a fucking geography test in my life. It's fucking Augusta, Maine. Just so everyone knows, I couldn't tell you where in the hell it is in the state, and I know Maine is somewhere northeast, and that's all I got. American education system. Right here. I've never really been good at anything, so that's why we're here. So a fun thing happens when I go on stage, and it's a section of the room wonders why the fuck I look so familiar. A section of the room knows why I look so familiar, and then the rest of you are about to find out. Y'all, this is MILF porn. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, that's right. There are not a lot of qualifications for the job, which is why I win. You know, I do play a stepmom to a lot of kids who are not mine on the internet. Yeah. Yeah, you don't even have to have kids in real life. That's the upside. They just give you kids. Yeah. But you do gotta fuck them. So there's that. I always feel a little bit of a cringe in the audience when I talk about fucking kids, and I understand that, but I just want to clarify the situation. These are all like 18-year-old consenting adults, okay? If they're old enough to join the army, they're old enough to fuck me, right? I'm just saying, I've never heard of porn PTSD, okay? I don't even know what that would look like, but I assume anytime a young person hears the word action, they just drop to their knees and beg for cum. And I gotta say, it sounds like a pretty great world, you know? I just say, I don't know, I get a question a lot, and people are like, oh my god, what do your parents think about you doing porn? Who the fuck cares, right? My body, my choice, right? Thank you. Now, I will say, unfortunately, for statistics' sake, I actually do have a very good relationship with my parents. My father loves me the way any father should love his daughter. Unconditionally, right? You sick fuck. No, unconditionally. My father loves me unconditionally. It doesn't matter what I do. He just sees me as his baby girl, and that's amazing, right? Thank you. And my mother, I know we have some religious people in the audience. My mother is also a very religious woman. She could quote you the entire Bible if you would let her, you know? So when people ask me, they're like, what do I have to do to avoid my child turning out like you? I'm like, well, that's the recipe, folks. Just unconventional love and the Lord and Savior of Jesus Christ, you know? Just a perfect storm. Just love and Jesus. And this is the child you get. I worry about things because I'm an aging woman in pornography. I'm 38 years old. Thank you. I'll let you cheer. I'll stop. I'll wait. I'll wait for it. Thank you. I'm 38 years old, and I worry about things now because when I first started in pornography, I was 30, right? So I did have a college degree, by the way, just so you know. I didn't come into this as like a total dum-dum, even though I could not tell you the capital of Maine until just now. So coming into porn at 30 years old, I felt like it wasn't that big of an age gap between me and my co-stars at the time, even though I was playing their mom, you know, they're like 18 to 22 and I'm 30. So it was very clear that we were all actors, right? It was cute. But now, at 38, it doesn't feel so much like we're acting anymore, you know? I could have actually birthed these children. And I worry about things now like my smell. Because I don't know at what age you start to smell like an old person, right? I assume it's when your internal organs start to decay, right? Well, y'all, I am an avid alcoholic, okay? And if health class taught me anything, it was that I'm doing some pretty severe damage to some pretty vital organs, right? And now I fear that I'm just like giving out old lady like via vagina, you know? And maybe I've just gotten like nose blind to everything they're picking up on. And apparently now it is completely life changed. What do we got? Is it like a disco in here? What's happening? What are we doing? Did I change the color because of my skin? Like we just toned it down? Was I washed out? Could you see me up here? Like what? What was happening? Did you still see me? I have no idea. Now I see you though. You are a beautiful fucking audience. I'll tell you that. You guys look good. Hi there. You can see me again. I'm back. I'm back. No, I will say, you guys, I could not be more thankful for working in pornography. It like changed my life in so many different ways. It's not even funny. But I've learned so much. One thing I didn't mention to you guys before is, so I actually did work 10 years in corporate America. I worked in hospitals, so I worked in medicine. And I will tell you right now, I have learned more in my 8 years in pornography than I did an entire decade of working in hospitals. And here's one fact that I really like to share with people, and I want you to take it home, you specifically, sir. Did you know that 98% of the men in this world eat pussy wrong? 98% of the men in this world eat pussy incorrectly. Yes. This is a statistic I came up with all by myself. Still incredibly accurate though, okay? And here's the thing, I don't blame men, I don't blame you guys at all. I think that you try real hard. I think that you go out and you buy books that were written by other men who also tried real hard, right? But as women, we lie to protect your ego, we tell you amazing things like, you're doing great, you're doing good, you're doing awful, okay? And the lie stops now, all right? Because the books you're reading, they tell you stupid shit, okay? They tell you taught to like do the ABCs on a woman's vagina, right? So you're down there and you're like, A, B, C. Well, you look fucking stupid, okay? And it doesn't work. It doesn't work because women, we need repetition, okay? Yes, yes, we need repetition. What I say is you find one letter in that fucking alphabet, and then you stick to that goddamn letter, okay? And just in case you're curious, and you don't think that my vagina smells of old, my letter is I, okay? And it's not a capital I. I don't want you wasting time with that extra bullshit, all right? My letter is just a lowercase I, and I want you to dot it, all right? So it's just gonna be I, like 5-10 minutes, okay? But if you can't do that, gentlemen, if you can't do that, we ask that you just bring up the dick, right? Yeah, it's the one thing that you guys have that we don't, right? The reason we invited you to the fucking party, okay? But here's what I don't want. On the way to you bringing me up that dick, I don't want you to flip me around to that 69 bullshit, okay? Because at no point during foreplay should I or any other woman be forced to stare directly into a straight man's asshole, okay? No! They're dark, they're dirty, and my God, have some fucking shame, okay? You guys, I have shame in my asshole. I do. It's not for that same reason, though. You guys, I have a little tiny mole right next to my asshole. And it looks like a piece of shit, okay? So I get ashamed anytime I'm with a new man and I can feel him back there like trying to flick it away. I'm like, oh no, sweetie, that one's here to stay. All right, guys, I think that's my time on Sylvia Sage. That's spelled Silviasaige because the eyes are real fucking important, guys. Keep that in mind. Have a great night. Thank you.
Give it for Sylvia, y'all. Sorry about the light situation. Hopefully you'll reveal the lights. We have 2 more comics, and then there's a band. So coming to the stage, he is the house comic. He's the homie. He's got the best beer in the room right now. He said, "Fight it if you don't believe him." Put your hands together to show your love, my man Marvin. Tell me, give it up for.
Hey, make some fucking noise, people. Y'all have been a fantastic crowd tonight. So one, I want to say thank you guys for that. I have a question for Sylvia. Why does all step brother, mother, sister porn have the best looking actors in it? Have y'all not noticed this shit? Oh, it's just me? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't watch that either. I don't watch that either. No, man, it's been a lot going on in the world, and the world keeps reminding me I'm single, but not like regular single, like lonely single. Okay, like I follow a feed called like Blavity, and they just post black couples being great, and I just like. I don't know why I laugh that hard. She is cackling right now. I'm dying a little bit right now, but that's okay. Like I've been single so long, I started doing weird shit, right? Like I hold my pee, like I don't pee in the morning anymore. Like I wait till about lunchtime. Have y'all never held y'all pee all day? It is orgasmic. I promise you, it's the best in the world. When you get in front of the stall and let it go, oh my God, I'm ruining my bladder and my health. But this moment is amazing. No? Okay, it's cool. It's just me again. It's cool. It's fine. I do this thing like where you want to meet women, you want to meet them where you are, right? So like I play video games and I'm a little bit of a nerd, right? So, but you don't have to play with me, right? Like that is a pet peeve of mine. Like my thing is like, if you don't play video games, don't play, right? Like if I'm playing Madden, you don't have to go, ooh, let me play too. Why? Why do you want to play Madden, right? I know you don't know how to play because this is what you do on your first move. That does nothing. You leaning does nothing to the screen at all. But you see a woman, and now I gotta let you win, right? Like I gotta miss the interception. I gotta run out of bounds. The sideline was open. I had 50 yards to a touchdown, but I ran out of bounds. And then you start talking shit. And this is when I end up, the date's over. And now I'm gonna bust your ass. Oh, you talking shit at 6? Fine. 56 to 6 later, when I'm up and dancing and shit, you don't like me anymore. It's fine. Like I said, there's been a lot of shit going on, and Texas has no gun laws. None. Right? And that's, whatever. Fuck Texas. They have no gun laws. But they have dildo laws. This is an actual fact. This is a fact. You cannot own more than 6 dildos in Texas. No, this is real shit. You cannot own more than 6 dildos or vaginas, guys. We have different types of lotion, so I think we're safe. But you can't own more than 6 dildos in Texas. Oh, none of the guys agree with me? Y'all niggas stop it. Y'all got Jergens. Y'all got what is it? The shea butter when you want to feel special. You got coconut oil when you want to scent it. It's just me again. I live with all of this. But so I did my research. I was like, okay, in Texas, you can only have 6 dildos. How do they enforce this law? And they have what's called the Dildo Investigation Committee. It's called DIC for short. And the people who run this, they like to call themselves dickheads. And so the dickheads, they come to your house, right? And so this is what you get. But what is it? It's dick. And they kick in your door, right? And they run upstairs to your dresser, and they pull out your nightstand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's good. Then they leave your house, and when they walk by, they see your gun case. Something suspicious, the shotgun is leaning to the side. So they move the 12 gauge and find the 18-inch. That's a ridiculous statement. I apologize for even going there for you. They move the 12 gauge and find the 18-inch, which is you and the partner. So that counts as 2 dildos. Now you are over the dildo limit. And here's what's funny. There's an actual criminal offense. You get 30 days in jail for 6 dildos. 30 days. And you can't take none of your dildos with you, so you're fucked the whole time. But you're not. It's a little ridiculous. I
did it on purpose. No one got that. That's cool. We live in a very strange world right now, right? And I have a son who is 17 years old, right? He's 17, he's my height, and he's going to college. Clap break. I kept him out of jail and he don't have a kid. What y'all just said? Oh, it's in 17. So he's going to an HBCU, and I'm so. Black people clap. The white people in the corner were confused. Historically black college universities. Fine, guys. I'll bring you along, I promise. So he's going to an HBCU, and he's going to Hampton. And so I look at. Okay, black people, stop. Let me do my job now. Okay, everything. Hey, he went to college. Hampton's ratio right now is 19 women to 1 dude. And I got stressed. Because my son is a whore. Now listen, not in the realms of like he's gross, but he's gross. I walked in one day, I walked into my apartment, I opened the door, and there was porn on my TV. On the 60-inch, there was porn. Right? Like, no, don't clap for that. Like, what? Is that how you watch your porn? Like, you can't enjoy porn any other way than the 60-inch. So I walk in, and there's porn on the 60-inch with the sound coming off the sound bar. Right? So he's got surround sound porn in the house. Real shit, right? So I'm like, you know how you see some shit and you're not prepared? Like, I opened the door, I was like, I'm home, and I was like, is that porn? And then slowly and painfully, as my eyes pan to my son, he's finishing. He's not just enjoying himself, he's finishing. So all I see is TLC's Waterfalls. Don't go James Simba. And then it gets eerily quiet. Like quiet to the point where the porn stars are like. And there's nothing, what do you say, right? Like, you don't really say anything. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me. I'm looking at him, and then I look down because why wouldn't I? And all I hear is, abuelito, which is Spanish for grandfather. So I just lost my first grandkid, and it was weird. Here it is. All of that story is true except for the abuelito part. I literally watched him get off of my couch and waddle to the room. And I was like, you want a paper towel? Can I help you? Is there anything I can do in this moment to be of assistance? And then at that moment, she started screaming again. I was like, here's the thing. She had a fat ass, so I wasn't mad. I was like, oh, this is a quality porn choice. Quality porn choice. And then I went to his iPad. Because I'm like, I'm about to be a parent. I'm about to father, and we're going to have a discussion. Right? And so I went to his iPad, and it said, fat chicks with diarrhea. And I decided to leave him alone. I was like, what am I going to say? No, seriously, what am I going to say? This is a real conversation. No one? No one wants to help me? It's fine, fuck y'all. I'm out of here. That's my time. Thank you. For nothing. Give it for Marvin. I actually know his son in real life. After hearing these jokes, he's like, hey, Chris, I'm like, put your hands in your pocket. Put your hands in your pocket. All right, last comic of the night. He's actually a guest for our show. He was on the flyer. He's an Emmy-winning writer. You've seen him on Insecure. You see him hosting Couples Couch all around town. Put your hands together and show your love for Ron G. Y'all give it up for him.
Cut it, DJ. One more time for Chris Kane, everybody. Show us some love. How y'all doing? Y'all good? All right. Some of y'all look like you're having a good time. Some of y'all staring at these comedians like they're doing a timeshare presentation. I need to stay the whole time. I just want my resort credit. I don't want to leave y'all all night trying to get on these jet skis. Y'all hilarious. Everybody good though? You look good. Oh, table fighting. Ain't that something? Right here, all black girl magic, shea butter and oils, essential oils, all up in this section right here. It's funny part. You ever live in LA so long you forget what regular people look like? You ever drive about 45 minutes outside the city, any direction? You go to Victorville, Fontana, Fresno, you be like, wow. Oh my God, what happened? Did Putin drop a bomb here? What happened? Why y'all look so rough? Everybody get back on their feet. I'm from Victorville. Where your teeth at? Jesus, what happened? You in the 20s with no teeth? How did we get here? I need answers. Jesus, man. Shout out to the single people. If you single, make some noise. God bless y'all. My goodness. Outside is way too expensive to try to do it by yourself. I don't know what y'all doing, but I wish y'all all the best in your endeavors. I wish you well. My man over here on the date, let me tell you something. You better fight, man. These women different, bro. These new women, they expensive and they different. They don't need nothing from nobody. You can't even offer them penis like, I got a rose, whatever, do better. Like, Jesus. I thought that's, no, nothing, no, penis is not good enough anymore. These women don't need nothing no more. Jesus, man. Y'all seen that video of the woman who had a baby standing up? She was at the hospital, the baby dropped out like a mixtape, but it just fell out. She was like, cut the cord. I'm good. Thank y'all so much. Have a good one. I'm like, Jesus. Hey, somebody cut this real quick. Cut this. Burn the tips, okay? Burn the tips. Cool, I'm gonna name them James. All right, have a good one. Like, these women different, bro. They don't need nobody for nothing. Like, my God. And the worst feeling in LA is dating while broke. I don't know if anybody's suffering from that, but that ain't what you want. I remember before I met my wife, let me tell you something. I call myself saving money, so I cook for her. You know, women, they think it's charming. Like, oh my God, he cooked for me. She was like, hey, can I have some more? I'm like, you trying to eat my Monday and Tuesday? You're disrespectful is what you are. She tried to eat my Monday and Tuesday. I'm like, I couldn't even enjoy it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna turn my head. You about to eat my Monday and Tuesday right now. Freaking outside is expensive. For real. We live in a time too, like gas prices is a reasonable credit score right now. 725. Am I approved? For regular? Jesus. I'm about when you're coming to see me. When they have flights from LAX to Burbank, I'm not getting on that 405 to see if I like you. No. I'm in traffic 6 hours round trip, my thighs sweating. I done ran out of podcasts, my AC don't work. To take you on a $200 day to see if you like me? Nah, we go together. I'm gonna sleep in your car. You ain't gotta give me nothing. I'm at least taking a nap on your booty. I'm not going right back home tonight. I'm stressed out. You know my tax is bad too. I'm not. No, we go together. I'm gonna tell your son to move over. I'm sleeping right between you, your son, your dog. I'm not going back home tonight. Freaking outside is stressful. Jesus. See, these women, and fellas, you better get your act together too. These women don't need nothing from nobody. There used to be a time, fellas, when you was dating a woman, you had to tell her, hey, look, I'm ready to settle down. I want to be in a committed relationship. Not these women. These women don't need your permission to be in love with you. Once they tell their homegirls about you and she done exposed herself, it is over. You in a whole relationship. Especially if she tell you about her daddy, you are in a committed relationship. Fellas, hear me out. Some of y'all in a relationship right now don't even know. Oh, right here, hat, right here, right here. Y'all in the corner, you in a whole relationship, don't even know it. You right here. Look how you dress. He in a relationship. He dressed like a responsible dad and they got no kids. These women don't need your permission to be in love with you no more. A long time ago, it was a conversation. Now these women don't care. Fellas, listen. If that woman cooked for you, you in a whole relationship. These generational women don't cook no more. Like long time ago, that was your love language, showing a man food. Now these women, no. They don't cook for everybody because what they're doing is they ain't giving you a chance, they're giving you an opportunity to see what home feel like. They give you a piece of home. That's why they cook you a little something extra. So the next day you got lunch from work. You going to work with a spaghetti strap bag, like a whole lunchbox. They're like, what you doing with that? Hey, this little thing I bet. No, bro, you're in a whole relationship, don't even know it. Fellas, you have no clue. That's why, listen, when she invites you to her house, she's not giving you a chance. She's giving you an opportunity to see what home feel like. You can go to one house when you first meet her. She got candles and curtains and her curtain. She got a rug where you feel good between your toes. You don't want to go home. She's trying to let you know what home feel like. And fellas, let me tell you something. When that woman cook for you, how she wrap your food will tell you everything she need to know about you as a person. If that woman wrap your lasagna in newspaper, please know she don't like you and she never need to see you again. Like you wrap my lasagna in the obituaries, yes, you dead to me. I never need to see you again. I bid you adieu, sir. Have a blessed one. But listen, fellas, if that woman like you and she wrap your food in her good Tupperware, let me tell you something about women. When they get to about age 32, they care about their to-go containers. They don't play. See, grown women, see, it's some Panda Express girls right here. The little Panda Express ones, that's right up in here. They don't care about their Tupperware. Let me tell you something. Grown women, they get the good Tupperware, the glass one with the virus in them. The kind your mama used, let me tell you something. That's only for people she care about and herself. She don't share that with everybody. That's a special thing. It's almost like her virginity. Like when she used the glass one, that's her love language. Listen, fellas don't know. Listen, first of all, when she give you her good glass container, she got a reason to see you again. It's a setup. You see that? It's a whole setup. Cause she gonna call you at 2 in the morning. Hey, handsome, I know it's kind of awkward in this league. I made so much food and I gave you all my good containers. I was wondering if I could just stop by and get my containers. I'll bring you a little something extra and you can take it to work tomorrow. I'm like, girl, I'm asleep. I'm laying down. You're like, I know, but I won't even be by that long. It's 2 in the morning. I know. You be like, yeah, because you know it's about to go down. She got a reason to see you. Because fellas, when a woman comes for you, she's telling you, take your hands off your life. I got it from here. Because I hate the way you eat. I need your digestive tract to be on point. And I need you to be alive for these kids we about to have that you don't even know nothing about. Fellas, because the glass container, every container that got something that means something. She got one container with the smothered chicken right here. And the little right here. She got another small container for the drizzle that go on the chicken. Then she got another one with asparagus. You ever smell asparagus pea? Any dude here know what asparagus pea smell like? See, he been loved. Most dudes who ain't been loved, they don't know what asparagus pea smell like because they don't eat green stuff. They have a bag in their car every day. And then she got another one with the quinoa, how you say it? See, grown women over here. Quinoa, nigga, quinoa. Grown quinoa up in here. She gonna give you some arugula. You ain't never had arugula before. You from the hood. Your mama made greens. Arugula ain't nothing but gentrified collard greens. That's all it is. It's gluten-free collard greens. That's what arugula. You ain't never had it. She's trying to get your digestive tract right so you can be around when y'all have these kids y'all ain't never talked about before. And fellas, when she used that glass container with the virus and put that green top, and you hear click, 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 that's your life. You in a whole relationship and don't even know it. Fellas, see, my man, asparagus pea, he is dying right now because you know what I'm talking about. These women don't need your permission to be in love with you, stupid. And fellas, hear me out. Let me tell you something. If this woman pour you some juice and they got Simply in front of it, please marry her. She's a good woman. That's your wife. That's your queen. Don't mess this up. Grown women don't play about their to-go containers and they juice. Grown women don't do no 20% juice. They do 100% juice where you can taste the seeds, you can taste the pulp, you can taste the bottom of somebody's foot and somebody was like squishing the grapes. You can taste all that. Listen, they got it. If she pour you some Simply lemonade, some Simply raspberry, some Simply limeade, white people, give me a second. Black people, they got a Simply watermelon that's so delicious. I don't know if y'all tried the Simply watermelon. You can taste the seeds in every sip. White people, I'm back. Listen, if she pour you some Simply juice, marry her, because that's what grown women do. You can't play with Simply girls' heart because they know their real daddy. You can't play with them. Simply girls, you can't stop by their house. They got a mortgage, they got a pension, they got HOA fees, they got grown, they walk, they shift their weight when they stand still. They be like, they do this, they grown, they shift their weight when they talk. They be like, what you say now? What you say? They shift their weight. They lean on their strong side when they wait. They like, what you say now? They turn their face to you when they listen. What you say now, sugar, huh? They listen with their face. That's what grown women do. Like, what you say, huh? You already in a relationship. Matter of fact, Simply girls, you can't even stop by their house because they live in a gated community. And whenever you go to their house, you gotta check in at the front desk, and there's some little hood dude with the cornrows with the little nappy seams like Shamar Moore from that Tyler Perry movie. He be real disrespectful, like, hey, my nigga, who you here to see? Sharon. Oh, my God. He call you, hey, Sharon, I got some dude here with a Honda Civic with no hubcaps. You want me to let him in? You sure? I wrote down his tags if you want me to. I got you. And he be like, hey, little nigga, you know where you going? He be so disrespectful. Hey, little nigga, you know where you going, huh? And he pull out the map. It's a big old map of her complex. And they like, okay, Sharon live here. He put a heart around her building. Like, she live right here. And then this is where you are. He put an X over your car. This is your car right here. He put an X. And he called her like, hey, Sharon, if you need anything, let me know. I don't trust this nigga. We live in an interesting time, man. Also, if you don't marry the right person or date the right person, you gotta lie to the person you're with to get the love you say you want. Hear me out. You gotta lie to the person you're with to get the love you want, or you got a subcontract to get it from somebody else, but it doesn't fix the problems. Y'all don't hear me. Let me tell you why. Because most men and women gotta lie to their person because we all choose bad people. As much as you want to blame the other person, you should blame yourself because you're a terrible decision maker. Example, men lie about our loyalty to women. Let me tell you why. Men, we lie about our loyalty to women. Most women, y'all think that most men are dogs. All men are not dogs, ladies. There are only two types of men. That's all you need to know, ladies. There's two types of men. Regular men and responsible men. All you want to do is marry a responsible man. All that stuff y'all be talking about on social media don't matter. You want to find a man who knows when to go home. That's the only difference. Good men know when to go home. They don't hear me. No, they don't hear me. Listen, they don't hear me. Because every dude here, you know it. Because every dude here, you got a homeboy who don't know when to go home, and he always got some mess going on. Every dude here got a homeboy like, man, let's hit the after hours. You like, nigga, it is 4 in the morning. What are we doing? It is after hours. The sun about to come up. I know, man, this little spot on Fairfax. We can like, no, nigga, let's go home. Grown men know when to go home. I'm telling you, fellas, you ever be out, hanging out, having a good time, and your spidey senses start tingling? You know it. You can feel your girl about to call you and blow your phone. Your phone get hot. Your boys be turning up. He's like, woo, nigga. Ooh, she thick too. She got glitter. No, she don't touch me. Hey, listen, I'm about to head out, bro. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go ahead and go home. I'm trying not to lose my house. All right, take care. I'm gonna holler at you in the group chat later, man. And take pictures too, all right? Every dude here, fellas, you'll be out and see that girl from your pants with stripper on. Remember the girl you had a hard time cutting off? Remember that girl? Fellas, don't do me like that. Come on now. You remember the one from your past? You see her out in public and she want a hug like, hey, Hans, don't touch me. Don't do that. Cockeyed sin, don't you know? Don't touch me. Nope. I ain't trying to lose my house. Take care. All right now. Bless you. Don't DM me. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you right now. And ladies, y'all don't appreciate it. Y'all don't appreciate a man who come home. You don't. You don't know what it's like. A man trying to tell you his struggle with you. And men, we want credit for being loyal too. Most men, we want credit for being loyal, and y'all don't appreciate it. We be like, babe, hey, my boys was cutting up, so I came home. You're supposed to come home. Nah, nigga, you don't get it. I came home. Y'all don't get it. We want credit for being loyal. Let me tell you something. I've been an entertainer for a long time. There was a time where I never needed a hotel and I never needed an Uber. Ever. No matter where you drop me off in this country, I never needed a hotel, I never needed an Uber, because somebody's daughter would pick me up. You ain't got to clap. It's all good. But because I love my wife and I ain't trying to lose my house, I get an Uber in a hotel because I know when to go home. Like, ladies, I don't know if you notice it or not either. Most men in here, we're taught to hunt our entire lives. Every man, from the time you're a little boy to the time you're an adult, you got to hunt your entire life to survive. And once you get married or settle down, you can't hunt no more. And a part of you die, but you can't tell her that. And now she wants you to wear matching pajamas and talk about stuff you don't really care about. But you know you got to fake like you care. If not, you don't get no booty. So you got to play along with it. You don't care about what her coworkers be talking about, all that crazy stuff. Her friend, you don't care about, but you gotta play along because you want some booty. Y'all don't appreciate that. And women, while you sitting here looking at me crazy, you gotta lie to your man to get the love you want too. You're quiet right now. Oh, it's quiet in this church. I'm about to mess up the church money. Let me tell you why. Women, you gotta lie about how crazy you not to get the love you want. Fella, this beautiful woman right here with these little dimples and this little baby hair, little side cut right here, crazy. All of them, especially these two. I think when the white girls be doing like this, crazy. They call wax on you. Oh my God, listen, hold on, listen, Trevor, listen, crazy. Listen, fellas, these women gotta hide they crazy to get to the love they say they want. Because if you knew how crazy she was at hello, you wouldn't have signed up for that. You'd be like, nah. I'm good, bro. So she gotta put that crazy in her pocket and pull it out when she needs to. And what crazy girls really do, what they really do, they remind you of how crazy they used to be to keep you in your place. Just to show how crazy they could be if you ever betrayed them. Like just ran, it ain't got nothing. So you wait. Excuse me, sir? Sir. When they call you sir. You think you can just come home whenever you feel like it? You're like, nah, I told you I was gonna get home at 12 o'clock. It's 12:05, sir. You think I'm stupid? Is there a video game controller hanging up on the vagina? You think it's a game? You can't play with my heart. You know what? You better be glad you don't know the old me. Because the old me, this nigga think I'm playing. Old me, you don't know the old. Old me, don't you? Oh, you know what? You better be glad I'm back in church and I'm back in therapy. And I got my crystals in my pocket because I would drop kick you right now. I would take my heel off and stab you in the throat. I've been through this before. I know your type. You will not hurt me again. I know my work and I will add change. You you know what? I'm gonna call my girl, fellas. Every girl here got a homegirl they're being crazy with. Every girl here got a homegirl. They done put paint on their face. They done hid in the bushes. Because they needed receipts. Every woman got this little thing. They got this intuition. So you got a direct connection to God. Sometimes y'all being y'all masculine, you don't get your connection because you forfeit that. That's why men be complaining about y'all tone because you being your masculine. But listen, when God download and give you something, you gotta trust it. Grown women don't have to research it. Young girls will hide, put paint on their face. Hey girl, I need to borrow you for a minute. Let's go do some crazy. You put paint on your face, you go over this nigga's house to see if he is who he say he is. And the problem is he ain't even your boyfriend anyway, because men will get from women. But you don't want to hear that. All you know is he lied to you, but at the same time, he told you everything he need to say when he said he wasn't looking for nothing, but you ran the red light because you thought you had magical vagina that could change him, and it didn't work. So now she on the phone with her homegirl trying to, because women co-sign on their crazy. They can't, girl, please tell him about the old me. No, tell him about the old me. No, say old me. Shut up, girl, I'll call you back. Say old me. Oh, bye, home, shut up. Bye, home, I'm gonna call you, no, when I kick him out, I'll call you back, I'll tell you everything that happened, okay? Shut up, stupid, bye, home, later. It's true. Fellas, these women different. They don't need you for nothing. We live in a time. My favorite part about a relationship is women have their boyfriend release party. Let me explain to you what that is. It's stages you got to go through when women vet you as a man before they post you on social media. But when she posts you on social media, it's a serious thing. Because when they first meet you, fellas, like, you don't know where you stand in her life. But let me tell you how you can find out where you stand in her life. When she posts you to the group chat, She don't say who your name is because they don't want you to research. They don't want their homegirls to research you, so they still trying to vet you, and they put you in a group chat. They group chat you by your nickname. See, nickname be like white refrigerator. Nickname be like lowercase t, capital gums, no headboard. Like that'd be your nickname. Like my wife, when I first met her, she used to call me 1-800 flowers because like I'm light skinned and I'm charming. And I never had to buy flowers, but when I did, I bought my lady. All her girls is bougie. They're like, this nigga bought you funeral flowers? Like, he bought you flowers that belong on a casket? Really? 1-800 flowers? Girl called me 1-800. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because nobody teach a man how to buy flowers. Like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was just gonna buy you one rose, and I bought some because they didn't come in a little box. It was like $45 with the next day shipping. Like, anyway, they call me. So then, fellas, when she trusts you enough, she'll post a picture of your body part on social media. That's the next step. That's y'all out at dinner. It'll be a piece of your kneecap, your elbow. It'll be some crab legs in your watch. Like it won't be your whole body. She just wants the streets to know that she's dateable. And if there's anybody else who ain't made a decision yet, it's to sprinkle a little jealousy in there. If she really like you, she'll post a picture with y'all. She'll do the shoe cam. She'll be like, a couple that J's together, stays together. And the next days after that, she'll post a picture of you, but she's gonna put an emoji over your face with the hard eyes. And her homegirl will be like trying to increase the picture, to try to look around, and you can't do that because you still don't trust them enough to be like, I can't let the streets know who I'm dating just yet. But what she be really happy about is the boyfriend release party. She be talking to herself like, ooh, it's like laying your clothes out on the first day of school, like, ooh, I'm gonna drop this picture tomorrow. I'm gonna let these hoes know I got somebody. And then she gonna drop a picture of you. Because matter of fact, when they post our body parts, all your girls be doing a scavenger hunt. It's like a whole puzzle. They try to put you together. Like, okay, this is elbow, this is knee, this is hand. Okay, you got his thighs out. Okay, this, and they try to figure it out, but ain't no face yet. When she dropped that picture, she be so excited. She be like, it's like throwing out a draw phone. You say Uno, like draw phone. Here you go, hoes. And she posts a picture of him, and it be like, capture me and somebody's son. And the comment section go crazy. It'd be like, okay, Sierra's prayers. Okay, Sierra's prayers. Manifest your man, queen. It's about that time. Our girls be like, it's giving me. It's giving me wedding vibes. It's giving me. I'm feeling wedding. It's giving. Anyway, please follow me, comedian Ranji, comedian R.O. Let's go.
Give her Ranji, y'all. So we're gonna do the comedian photo real quick, and then we're gonna clear out the band that's coming in. Thank y'all for coming out. I hope y'all had a really good time with us. We enjoyed all y'all. The next show is June 24th. For those of you who are curious, we got a lot of new faces here, so June 24th is the next show. We're gonna do the photo. If y'all have better cameras than me, please get us and then send it to us, and we'll figure it out later. All right? Thank y'all. Oh, no, wait a minute. Give it up one more time for Chris Kane, man. Put on a dope show, man. First of all, his Instagram got hacked. So what's your new IG? You said, fuck, he mad. I know. Whole cash app has been taken. They took your cash app and all that shit.
Hey, real quick, make some noise for yourselves one time.
Free margaritas on Chris. Yeah, free margaritas on Chris, y'all. Go get the menu. It's on there. It's the first thing on the menu. Free margaritas on Chris King, who got his ID story.
Why you keep bringing that up? It's a sensitive subject. You're not lying though.